had a extra microphone, which I don't know if I actually made the video and did anything with it because it wasn't that big a deal or very professional. What about hooking up my second mic so when I have a phone call or I want to talk to somebody? Yeah. And we're out riding, we'll be good. How was the quality of my call? They want to know. Well, if I wanted to comment on that, I would. But it's going to ask me anyway. Now, Facebook can be pretty rude. And not really. Like, you've been asking me that for how many years? When you gonna stop asking me if my call was okay? Thank you, but I'm good. If I have an issue, I can report it. If I feel it's that important. And so far my camera on the handlebars ain't shaking all over like I thought it might. Good the Hero 7 has a decent stabilization thing. Man, yeah, it's warm. I'm glad I didn't put any more clothes on. Whew. Supposed to be like, what, 32 when I started out. Gonna get up into the, I don't know, 40s, mid 40s, something like that, which ain't bad. That's the way it'll be when I travel home. Here I am going a little bit fast. Gotta watch it. That's all it takes. I get distracted, I get talking, next thing you know, be doing 10 over again. Yep, daily issues. That's what my videos should be about. Daily issues. Not only for me, but possibly for you. Nothing else, I get a kick out of it. Let's see. I'll go over here on the sunny side. Fill up on the opposite side, which I kind of like. On my Harley. Let's see. Alright. You're going straight. Yeah, that's the stuff, man. Kind of annoying. If you're gonna go straight, why don't you get in the other lane? Well, you might be wanting to turn into Wawa, who knows. That's how it goes. Just gotta be patient, right? Such a, like a habit to always piss and moan a little bit about stuff. Piss and moan. I heard that growing up, so I guess I repeat it sometimes. Because you know, when you grow up, you're like, man, when I get old enough, I'm going to be able to say that. When I get the opportunity, I say as much as possible. It's just automatic. It's been waiting there all that time. You know, when you was little, you said some words that were controversial. Any family member heard that. Parental, usually. Yeah. They would shame you for that. How? How dare you do that? You know better. Yet they do it all the time. Like, oh, that's a right you get when you're older, when you're an adult. You see, you get to do all these things. When you reach adulthood, you get like super special privileges, and so when you finally get them, like, I would use and abuse the hell out of those things, right? I thought it made me a grown-up. Man, there's so much to learn in life growing up. was just doing the best they could. You know, everybody just passing down usually what they learned, you know. I don't blame nobody for it. Get an opportunity to make some changes. And by that time I've been a grandpa and not a father. So I mean, I got to do some of it as a father. More so as a grandpa. Yeah, that don't make me no better than nobody. Not one bit. Just, what can I do? What can I do? I can't do a whole lot of nothing without higher power. I know that. I attempt to do higher power things without a higher power. I have disappointments and shortcomings. Yeah. Try to remove a defective character without your higher power. See how that bodes. I saw the word bode the other day and what it meant. I was like, oh, that's what it means. That's where it came from. But you know what? I've already forgotten. Don't even remember where I heard it or saw it from. What it means anymore. Huh. Imagine that, huh? You know, watch the people on your rear end. They don't get too close. Best thing I can do is try and ward them off with a little bit of brake light. Let them know it's making me uncomfortable. Either they, you know, salute, or they don't care. I can't make them care. So did notice I wear this neck warmer today and kind of left it up on my face more before I pulled up pulled down my helmet, and I got some of it up underneath, and it really seals up around that bottom rim and keeps all the coldness off my face. So I usually wear this neoprene face mask underneath because it gets so cold, and you know, like my other helmet, my Harley helmet, imagine that, a $250, it gets me. I thought that was a lot, but it's not really that much for a helmet. It's actually a cheap helmet, but it was a modular Harley Davidson helmet, and wow, man, that's cool. You can lift the front end up, and that's an ultimate helmet. That must be better than all the rest of them. When I was kind of new to riding again, back in 2013, 14, I don't remember. I rode back in the 90s a little bit, but anyway, that would let a lot of cold air come up, so I definitely had to wear a face mask underneath it, you know. So I probably wore neck warmers too, and that didn't help. So I got another yo-yo on the butt. You must be really late for something. Come on, man, get off my ass. Hey, that's what happens when they get really, like, I feel their negative energy, and he just yanked out, pulled out around, you know. It's like, yeah, he's pissed. He's trying to get somewhere. And yeah, my little self says, how come you're not worried about me out here and being careful around me? You shouldn't do that. That's pretty much, you know, what I'm expecting when I get pissed off when somebody does that, because I'm totally powerless over what happens. I mean, I can't get out and do anything about it. You get all kinds of trouble if you did. You know, and of course, how do you do that going down the freeway anyway? Crazy. Crazy. And just let it go. Say a little prayer for yourself, so you can behave a little better through those times. Oh, that person, man, they're just operating with the best they have as well. You know, that's what I always talk about in the Revelation. You just forget like every little instance that's happening in, you know, and when it happens and you react real quick, I'm kind of defenseless at times because I'm not using the higher power again, trying to remove a character defect without a higher power. You got to stay in that moment of being blessed and knowing, having faith in your higher power is keeping you safe, guiding you, okay? And that you're here for a reason. You've been here for as long as you have, and that's just a miracle. And very blessed. I wanted to say lucky, but you know, however, if I say lucky, you know, I mean actually mean, you know, something spiritual. Whether there's an actual difference, I don't know what you say. I mean, I know the difference, but just because you say it, does that exclude you? Is God that critical? No. I don't think so. He would expect me to be like him, so I can't be critical. Why would he be critical? Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. They come flying down there and at a serious stop. I always watch that intersection because I see a lot of people fly down there, not even stop. I don't think he would have stopped if he didn't see nobody. That's scary because, you know, motorcycles don't get seen very well. I didn't see him. Came out of nowhere. I never stop saying stuff like that. That's all I got. For whatever reason, that's what I'm supposed to be saying. Yeah. That's what I'm telling myself. Sticking to it. There's my man.
What's up, Dean?
Good morning, my brother. Feels like it's cooled off a little bit, but man, I'm hot. Nice. You never know what you're gonna get at this corner. This is very well, it's more common than not as the cools off, but a lot of times you're backed up all the way before where I turned, sometimes to my shop almost. Man, they're both blinking and working. That's almost like a challenge. I don't know, I never hear nobody talking about that on their videos about their damn GoPros. Maybe I just got some bunk ones. It's like the freeway's moving too. Woo! Well, I got this new mount anyway for the GoPro. I sit up on my handlebars. This seems to be working great. I like it better than my other one that I got on the R1. That has a little issue of staying tight. I'm gonna find a way to fix it, but it's not a convenient fix. But this one is nice. It's pretty much just like the Ram mount, which works well. The Ram mount is okay for for phones, but they make them better out there. Now the rock form is nice, what Dan the fireman always pushes, but they're very expensive, but in a way they're not, you know, if it's going to keep your phone from falling off. I've lost $600 phone because of a bad mount, so I can't complain too much. It's just I'm not willing to pay over $100 to $150 right now. This uses inconvenient RAM mount with a little rubber piece you got to put over it each time. That ain't so bad. Don't look like it'll be long. My R1 will be ready. I'll be so excited. I can't wait to get back on. I don't mind riding old Lucy here, though, I'll tell you the truth. He's a pretty chill machine. Used to be my hot rod. Now it's my slowpoke. When I get on this here, I don't feel like I'm gonna have to worry about getting a ticket. But I've gotten pulled over on this one like multiple times. Never a ticket, but got warnings. I'm like, that's really cool. Weather's warm, bike's running great. Man, what else can you ask for? They ain't got shit to say right now. I'm talking about damn tacos. Everybody loves taco? Everybody loves taco. Now it reminds me of Professor Clump. Yeah? Oh man, was he funny. He had a taco joke. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I guess they did the right thing. I've never done that. You keep making a right. You can make a right on red if the coast is clear. Nobody was moving yet. I always have an issue with somebody on the road. Come on. I haven't seen one bike out on the road yet today. I get a chance to wave to nobody. Make sure you don't got no puller outers. Make that noise. They go, ooh. That's one of those obnoxious bikes. Where the heck is that at? Yeah, that's my hopes anyway. That's my hopes of what they say when they hear it. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-doo. That's gotta be Squidward. A cool car, I don't know what it is. I love how it looks. Don't like the color, but I love how it looks. That body shape is something else. This is really nice just to get home and not be dark. It used to get dark, what, right at 5-ish? I don't know if it ever got dark before 5, but right around there. A little before, if not right on, or a teeny bit after. You know, you gotta explain all three possibilities. Say somebody don't understand you. Whee! Let's keep rolling, keep rolling. There we go. He was not in waving distance. Okay. Let's get in your pocket, Dean. Oh. Alright, what do we need here? Yeah. It's my cue. Boom. Alright, remember to plug your baby in. That was a good ride home. Gloves will never stay on a Harley seat, especially once it's started. Wants to vibrate off always. So anyway, it's a great little journey on my way home. Thanks for coming with me. And let's see you on the next ride.